Have you ever wondered what it truly means to live a life of abundance? Is it about the wealth we accumulate, the relationships we build, or the inner peace we cultivate? The answer lies in a beautiful balance between these aspects of life, where material success aligns with spiritual fulfillment, and mindfulness helps us navigate the constant flux of existence. Today, we'll explore the transformative power of aligning cosmic energies, spiritual principles, and personal action to create a life that's not just prosperous in a financial sense, but deeply fulfilling on every level. Whether you're intrigued by the lessons of astrology, the teachings of Buddhism, or simply seeking a new perspective on success and happiness, this journey will offer you insights that resonate far beyond the surface. Imagine standing at a gateway of opportunity, a moment when the stars align to illuminate a path toward growth and transformation. For those born under the sign of Taurus, the upcoming cosmic alignment represents just such a moment. But this isn't just about Tauruses or even astrology. It's about recognizing the moments in life when we're invited to step into our full potential. As the Buddha once said, "Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart give yourself to it." This philosophy underpins everything we'll discuss today, from financial growth to fostering deeper relationships and embracing gratitude. We'll explore how Taurus' natural strengths, perseverance, patience, and determination can be harnessed not only to achieve financial success, but also to cultivate a richer spiritual life. Drawing inspiration from real-world figures like Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, and Thich Nhat Hanh, we'll see how these qualities can lead to lives that are not just successful but profoundly meaningful. These lessons extend beyond the zodiac, offering wisdom and practical tools for anyone looking to align their actions with their higher purpose. And it doesn't stop at material or professional success. True abundance lies in the connections we build, the love we give and receive, and the compassion we bring to our interactions with others. Inspired by the teachings of the Buddha, we'll explore how relationships can become a source of profound fulfillment, reminding us that the most valuable treasures in life are often the ones we cannot see or touch. By the end of this journey, you'll not only understand how to harness the cosmic energies around you, but also how to integrate timeless Buddhist principles into your daily life to create a sense of abundance that transcends the material world. Let's embark on this exploration together and uncover the keys to living a life of true prosperity, peace, and connection. The idea of tapping into cosmic energy often brings to mind a blend of science, spirituality, and personal transformation. When we look at astrology, we understand that cosmic events and energies have long been seen as influencing human behavior. People born under certain zodiac signs, like Taurus, are said to embody qualities that resonate deeply with the earth element. Grounded, stable, and resilient, these traits make Taurus individuals particularly well-suited to withstand life's pressures and face challenges with a level of determination that is not easily shaken. But just as the stars themselves are in constant motion, so too must we recognize that change is inevitable. The cosmic energies may provide us with insights into the potentials we carry within us, but true growth requires us to align those external forces with our own internal work. Astrology, at its core, offers a framework for self-awareness. It provides individuals with a lens through which they can understand their behaviors, their strengths, and their challenges. But astrology is not just about destiny. It is a tool that helps us recognize opportunities and moments of alignment, moments when the universe seems to be in harmony with our intentions. The significance of the Taurus personality, for example, lies not just in the stability it offers, but in the opportunity for deep reflection that it presents. Taurus may be steady, but even in their grounded nature, there is an invitation for growth, to deepen their understanding of who they are and what they truly want from life. Consider someone like Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, who exemplifies the Taurus traits of resilience and stability. While the journey of Amazon was anything but easy, Bezos' steadfastness and his ability to maintain a long-term vision have been central to his success. In the early days of Amazon, Bezos had to face significant challenges, including skepticism from investors and the public. However, his determination to build Amazon into something far bigger than an online bookstore is a testament to the power of aligning external circumstances with a well-defined, grounded vision. In this way, astrology and cosmic energy provide a framework not for predicting one's life, but for understanding the deeper patterns at play, patterns that can help us make better, more conscious decisions in our lives. But while astrology gives us insight into the energies that shape us, the true power of transformation lies in balancing those external forces with the work we do within ourselves. The Buddha's teachings emphasize the importance of inner clarity and mindfulness in understanding and overcoming the limitations we face. The Buddha taught that external conditions, whether cosmic or environmental, are not the root causes of suffering. Instead, suffering arises from attachment, desire, and ignorance. So, while the stars might align to give us an opportunity for growth, it is through our actions, our mindfulness, and our ability to detach from the material world that we can truly transform. This idea is beautifully captured in the Taoist concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action, which mirrors the Buddhist teaching of the middle way. Wu Wei encourages individuals to align themselves with the flow of life rather than forcing their will upon it. Similarly, in astrology, when the stars align in our favor, it's not an invitation to try to control our fate, but to become attuned to the forces around us and use them in a balanced way. Just as a bamboo tree bends with the wind without breaking, we too must learn to bend with the changing cosmic energies. Whether it's through personal relationships, professional opportunities, or our own inner journey, true alignment occurs when we find harmony between our external circumstances and internal desires. As an example, let's look at someone like Elon Musk, whose ventures into space exploration, electric vehicles, and renewable energy have disrupted entire industries. Musk, though often portrayed as a visionary, is also a figure who operates in a way that reflects resilience, adaptability, and an alignment with deeper, cosmic forces. While the external world is often turbulent and unpredictable, Musk's success lies in his ability to maintain his focus on long-term goals, seeing opportunities even in the most challenging environments. His relentless pursuit of innovation is a practical demonstration of how cosmic energies can align with a person's deeper intentions and drive. But, as astrology teaches, external forces are only part of the equation. The cosmic energies may help guide us, but it is the inner work that truly determines our success. This is why Buddhism emphasizes mindfulness, self-awareness, and the practice of detachment. In astrology, the alignment of planets and stars offers a window into our potential, but it is our conscious actions rooted in mindfulness and clarity that unlock the true power within us. This intersection of external forces and inner clarity is where transformation happens. Just as the Buddha taught that we must see the world as it truly is, we must also recognize the impermanence of all things, including our desires, our attachments, and our need for control. The December 12th gateway, described in this context, symbolizes an opportunity for transformation, a moment when the cosmic energies align in a way that encourages personal growth. However, this alignment is not about waiting for something external to happen. It is about recognizing that the potential for change exists within us at all times. The true key to transformation lies not in passive observation, but in active engagement with these moments of opportunity. It is in these moments that clarity, intention, and action come together to create lasting change. This idea can be illustrated with the example of the Dalai Lama, whose life is a profound demonstration of inner alignment. Born in a remote region of Tibet, the Dalai Lama was thrust into leadership at a young age, following the political upheavals in his homeland. Despite facing exile and immense challenges, the Dalai Lama's unwavering commitment to peace, compassion, and wisdom has made him one of the most respected figures on the world stage. His success, in many ways, reflects the interplay between external circumstances and inner work. He did not let the external forces of political instability and personal loss define him. Instead, he found his purpose through mindfulness, compassion, and a deep sense of connection to all living beings. In the same way, we can all use external events, whether cosmic alignments or daily challenges, as opportunities to reflect on our deeper intentions. By cultivating a sense of awareness and clarity, we can align our actions with our true purpose, creating meaningful change in our lives and in the world around us. Just as the stars align to create favorable conditions, we must also align our thoughts, actions, and intentions to achieve our highest potential. In conclusion, the December 12th gateway and the cosmic energies that shape our world are powerful tools for personal growth and transformation. Yet, true growth arises not merely from external circumstances, but from our internal response. It is through mindfulness, self-awareness, and the conscious alignment of our actions with our deeper intentions that we unlock the transformative power within us. This balance between external energies and inner work is the key to harnessing the full potential of the moment. When we align ourselves with the flow of the universe, we become agents of change, capable of shaping our own destiny. The concept of mindfulness in both astrology and Buddhist philosophy invites us to consider the profound relationship between our inner awareness and how we manifest abundance in our lives. Taurus, as an earth sign, is often associated with perseverance, patience, and determination, qualities that serve as foundations for material success. However, as we explore this dynamic through a lens informed by Buddhist teachings, we uncover a deeper understanding of prosperity, one that goes beyond wealth in the conventional sense, and delves into the cultivation of spiritual abundance. At its core, mindfulness is the practice of being fully present, embracing the current moment with awareness, and without attachment to what has passed or what may come. The teachings of the Buddha emphasize that true wealth is not measured by material possessions, but by our ability to live in harmony with the present. This resonates with Taurus' characteristic steadiness and focus, which, when coupled with mindfulness, can be harnessed not only to build material success but to cultivate a more profound sense of spiritual fulfillment. It is easy to become consumed by the desire for wealth, success, or validation in a world that often places such external rewards at the pinnacle of value. But in the Buddhist tradition, attachment to such outcomes is seen as the root of suffering. True prosperity, as the Buddha instructed, comes not from what we accumulate, but from how we engage with the world, how we relate to others, to ourselves, and to the impermanent nature of life itself. In the context of a Taurus strengths, steadfastness, reliability, and a practical nature, these qualities can be transformative when channeled with the right mindset. Consider someone like Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest individuals in the world. Buffett's success is not simply a result of financial acumen. It is rooted in his disciplined approach to investing and his ability to maintain focus on long-term goals, unaffected by short-term market fluctuations. But even more striking is Buffett's reflection on wealth. He has often stated that, while financial success is a form of abundance, true wealth lies in the ability to give, to live with integrity, and to engage meaningfully with the world. His philanthropy, which has given away billions of dollars to causes he believes in, echoes the Buddhist concept of generosity as a path to spiritual prosperity. A real-life example of mindfulness and simplicity can be found in the life of the Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh, who embodies the essence of living fully in the present moment. Thich Nhat Hanh was a Vietnamese Zen master known for his teachings on mindfulness, peace, and the interconnection of all beings. Despite his global renown, Thich Nhat Hanh lived a life marked by simplicity, centeredness, and a deep sense of peace. He found profound fulfillment in the present moment, letting go of attachment to external rewards or recognition. Through mindfulness, he cultivated inner wealth, a wealth that transcended material possessions, and was grounded in the ability to experience life fully, without distraction or attachment. Thich Nhat Hanh's teachings invite us to realize that true abundance is found in the simplicity of being, in our capacity to be present with each breath, each moment, and each person we encounter. The lesson from this story is powerful. When we cultivate mindfulness, we open ourselves to the present and are able to fully appreciate the wealth of experiences, relationships, and growth that life offers. In the Buddhist tradition, mindfulness practice is a path to freedom from attachment, from the desire to accumulate, and from the constant seeking of external validation. It is through mindful living that we come to understand that we are already abundant, that true prosperity arises from within, and not from what we possess or accumulate. Astrologically speaking, the energy of Venus and Mars plays a significant role in fueling both creative and professional pursuits. Venus, the planet of beauty, love, and relationships, encourages us to seek harmony and balance in our lives. Mars, on the other hand, is the planet of action, courage, and determination. Together, these forces offer a potent combination for both creative and material success. In Taurus, these energies are expressed through a steady, deliberate approach to goals, whether those goals are personal or professional. However, true success, according to Buddhist principles, lies not in the external results but in the quality of our actions, the mindfulness with which we approach them. Take, for example, the powerful example of Oprah Winfrey. Oprah's rise to fame and fortune is a testament to the dynamic energy of both Venus and Mars in action. As a television host, producer, and philanthropist, Oprah has built a vast empire grounded in her ability to connect with people on a deep emotional level. Venus, while also embodying the courage, determination, and entrepreneurial spirit that Mars represents. Yet, Oprah's own reflections on her success often center on the idea that true wealth lies in emotional connections, in giving back to others, and in aligning her work with her deeper purpose. Oprah's generosity, whether through her charitable contributions or the opportunities she provides for others to share their stories, demonstrates the Buddhist concept of generosity as a form of spiritual prosperity. The challenge for many, however, is to navigate the tension between the pursuit of wealth and the Buddhist ideal of detachment. The Buddha's middle way teaches that we must find a balance between our desires and our capacity to let go. This balance is not about rejecting wealth or success. Rather, it is about recognizing that these things do not define us. Our true worth is not determined by what we have but by how we live and how we treat others. In Buddhist teachings, attachment to success, fame, and material wealth is seen as a hindrance to spiritual growth. This is why mindfulness becomes a powerful tool in overcoming the attachment to external rewards. By practicing mindfulness, we become aware of our motivations, desires, and attachments, allowing us to let go of unhealthy attachments while still pursuing our goals. As we bring this exploration to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the profound lessons we've uncovered. True abundance isn't found in the things we own or the accolades we achieve. It's found in how we live each moment with mindfulness, gratitude, and compassion. It's in recognizing the impermanence of wealth and using it wisely to benefit others. It's in embracing the love and connections that enrich our lives. And above all, it's in aligning our actions with our higher intentions, creating a life of purpose and fulfillment. The teachings of astrology and Buddhism remind us of the interconnectedness of all things. The stars may guide us, and the principles of mindfulness may ground us. But the true power to transform our lives lies within us. Whether you're navigating a significant moment of cosmic alignment, or simply seeking to live more intentionally, the key is to approach life with clarity and openness. Every decision, every action, and every thought contributes to the story of who you are becoming. If today's journey resonated with you, I invite you to take these lessons into your life. Reflect on how you can practice gratitude for what you have while striving for your goals. Consider how you can foster deeper relationships, acting with love and compassion in every interaction. And remember that the path to abundance is not about perfection, but about progress, about making small, meaningful changes that align you with your truest self. Now, if you found value in this video, don't keep it to yourself. Please give it a like. It's a simple way to show your support and let others know this content is worth watching. Share it with friends or loved ones who might also benefit from these insights. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content that blends cosmic wisdom, spiritual teachings, and practical advice to help you live your best life. By subscribing, you'll join a community of seekers who are all on the journey to greater mindfulness, fulfillment, and connection. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Your journey toward abundance is uniquely yours. But remember, you are never alone. Together, let's continue to learn, grow, and create a world filled with love, compassion, and wisdom. Until next time, may you find peace in the present moment and joy in the unfolding of your path. This approach to wealth and prosperity is in stark contrast to the common societal narrative that wealth is the ultimate measure of success. Many of the world's most powerful and influential figures, like Bill Gates, have similarly embraced the idea that wealth should be used for the greater good. Gates, who once focused entirely on business success, has since turned much of his fortune toward charitable causes through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. This shift in focus is not just a reflection of a generous spirit, but also an understanding of the Buddhist principle that wealth is transient and should be used to benefit others. The Buddha also taught that one should not become attached to wealth or material possessions. In the Dhammapada, one of the most well-known texts in Buddhism, it is said that wealth is not to be hoarded but shared. This teaching reflects the understanding that true wealth is not about accumulation, but about the ability to give and share with others. Generosity, in this sense, becomes a spiritual practice that not only benefits others, but also enriches the giver's own life. This practice of generosity and the cultivation of gratitude for what we have are central to living a life of abundance in the Buddhist sense. In terms of personal insight, embracing gratitude for what we have, rather than constantly striving for more, leads to a deeper sense of fulfillment and abundance. This is a practice of mindful living, of appreciating the present moment without the need for external validation. When we practice gratitude, we cultivate a mindset of abundance, focusing on the wealth of opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are available to us. The more we cultivate this gratitude, the more the universe responds with abundance. The Buddha taught that when we are grateful for what we have, we open ourselves to receiving more. Gratitude shifts our perspective from one of lack to one of sufficiency. In the same way, when we recognize the impermanence of material wealth and focus on living in the moment with integrity, we allow for a deeper form of abundance to enter our lives. This abundance is not just financial but encompasses all aspects of life: health, love, wisdom, and inner peace. As we move into the next section, the focus shifts from the material to the spiritual, emphasizing the importance of relationships in fostering true abundance. This idea is rooted in the Buddhist teachings that love and compassion are at the heart of the path to enlightenment. Relationships, whether romantic, familial, or professional, are seen not as sources of attachment or conflict, but as opportunities for connection, growth, and mutual support. The Buddha's teachings on compassion are a reminder that true wealth is found in our relationships with others, the bonds we form with loved ones, friends, and even strangers are where we find the deepest sense of fulfillment. The richness of a life well lived is measured by the love we give and receive, not the material goods we possess. This is echoed in the words of the Dalai Lama, who often speaks about the importance of compassion in creating a just and peaceful world. He emphasizes that the true treasure of life is not what we own but the love and compassion we share with others. In relationships, the cosmic energies, whether influenced by astrology or simply by the deep connections between individuals, play a significant role in fostering emotional growth and understanding. Relationships are the arena where we cultivate our deepest sense of self, learn about our desires and fears, and practice compassion and forgiveness. True spiritual wealth is found in these relationships, where love, trust, and understanding are the currencies we trade in. Whether in the personal realm or the professional, relationships serve as a powerful reminder that we are all interconnected. They are the foundation of our emotional well-being. And as we embrace the spiritual practice of gratitude for these connections, we open ourselves to a more abundant and fulfilling life. In this sense, the Buddha's teachings on love, compassion, and interconnectedness provide a roadmap for living a life of true abundance, one that is rich in relationships, purpose, and spiritual growth. Buddhism teaches that wealth, like all things in life, is impermanent. The material possessions we gather today may not be here tomorrow. This lesson in impermanence is especially relevant in a world where accumulation is often seen as the ultimate marker of success. However, true abundance is found in understanding the fleeting nature of all things and using what we have to enrich the lives of others. This principle is key not only to spiritual development, but also to wise financial growth and investments. For example, consider someone like Warren Buffett, the world-renowned investor. Buffett is often regarded as one of the wealthiest and most successful individuals of our time. Yet, his philosophy on money is not driven by the desire to accumulate endless wealth for its own sake, but by a sense of responsibility and purpose. Buffett is known for his approach to investing, making long-term, thoughtful decisions that not only benefit him, but also benefit the companies he invests in, as well as society at large. This mirrors the Buddhist concept of wealth as a tool rather than an end. By using his wealth wisely and generously, Buffett has become a symbol of how financial prosperity can be aligned with positive societal change. His legacy is one of not just personal financial growth, but of giving back, using wealth to benefit others, and understanding that material goods are transient. From a Buddhist perspective, wealth's impermanence is a reminder that everything is in constant flux. The Buddha taught that everything in life is subject to change, and wealth is no exception. The things we accumulate, whether they are material goods, status, or even knowledge, are all subject to the law of impermanence. This concept is powerful because it reminds us to be mindful of how we interact with wealth. When we acknowledge that it is not permanent, we are less likely to attach ourselves to it as the source of our happiness. Instead, we can use what we have as a tool to enrich our lives and the lives of others. A Buddhist approach to financial growth focuses on balance. The middle way, which is a central tenet of Buddhist teaching, encourages finding harmony between extremes, between attachment and detachment, between wealth and renunciation. This approach can be applied to financial matters. A person who practices the middle way with their finances might work diligently to grow their wealth, but does so without allowing their self-worth to be defined by their bank balance. They recognize the value of money but do not become attached to it. In this way, wealth becomes a means of creating good in the world rather than an end goal in itself. The astrological insight provided by Venus and Mars speaks to this balance. When these energies are aligned, They create the potential for creative and professional growth that is grounded in both passion, Mars, and love, Venus. However, this growth must be tempered by mindfulness, the ability to pursue our goals with clarity, without becoming attached to the outcome. This idea parallels the Buddhist teaching that every action we take should be done with full awareness and without expectation. The journey is as important as the destination. Just as the Buddha emphasized the path as the way to enlightenment, so too must we see the pursuit of our goals not as a means to an end but as a practice in and of itself. A real-world example of this dynamic can be found in the life of Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. Branson's entrepreneurial spirit has propelled him to build an empire, but his approach is one rooted in a deep sense of enjoyment and mindfulness. Branson is known for his adventurous spirit and his commitment to balancing his work with personal fulfillment. He has repeatedly emphasized that the joy of the journey, whether that journey is an exciting new business venture or a physical adventure like flying around the world, is as important, if not more so, than the outcome. This embodies the middle way, pursuing goals with passion and dedication, but also detaching from the need for validation or success. In conclusion, the path to spiritual prosperity, whether viewed through the lens of astrology or Buddhist teachings, lies in the cultivation of mindfulness and the ability to live in the present moment. It is through this practice that we can build both material and spiritual wealth, recognizing that true abundance arises not from accumulation, but from our ability to engage with the world in a mindful and compassionate way. The Taurus qualities of perseverance, patience, and determination, when combined with mindfulness, offer a powerful path to success that transcends material wealth and leads to the kind of spiritual fulfillment that is lasting and deeply satisfying. Through the balance of Venus and Mars, we can navigate the challenges of life with clarity and awareness, turning every challenge into an opportunity for growth and transformation. In both the spiritual and material worlds, the idea of abundance holds a dual meaning. It is often thought of in terms of wealth, money, assets, and investments, but this surface-level understanding only scratches the surface of a much deeper concept. In Buddhist philosophy, wealth is not seen as a goal in itself but as a tool for greater spiritual awareness, generosity, and connection. True abundance is measured not by what we accumulate, but by how we live, how we use what we have, and the ways in which we contribute to the well-being of others.